Right. So previous class we have seen, see, like brief introduction we have discussed, right? Yeah. Just we have started with SQL Server, right? So what are the main points we have seen here? We have summarized that SQL Server is one of a good RDBMS product from Microsoft. Okay. Then next points here we have various versions are there. First time it was introduced in 1988 or 89. Right now we have 2022 version, our latest version, SQL Server, latest version. 2019, 17, 16, like various versions are there. That's remember, like in the organization, we have to work with what? Different versions. Okay. Mostly remember, like today we have 2019 version, 2017, 2016, 2022. These are the different versions are available today in the in organization. Already we know uh, once the new version is released, for example, so immediately remember we are not migrating to that new version. Correct, right? Yes. So sometimes we need licensing cost, extra licensing cost. Generally, mostly in SQL Server, remember, the next version, if want to upgrade to latest one, generally no need of extra license in 99% scenarios. Okay, we can upgrade actually to higher version. But only problem is there, already we have discussed right in our last session, compatibility, whether the application or front end part is compatible with what new version or not, that we need to validate with the application team. That we'll see in detail later in the upgradation concept. Okay, right. Right. Next step to connect and work with SQL Server, we are using one tool called SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, just it is a free tool from Microsoft. By using this tool, we can collect it, work with SQL Server. I will show you today like how to install SQL Server so that you can start practicing. Okay, basic installation I will show you. Later, after 1, 2 classes, we'll discuss the real-time installation. Okay, how we'll do installation in real time in the organization. Okay, right, right. Okay. Next year, like SQL Server supports SQL, which is a common database language. Okay, structured query language supported by every RDBMS. Okay, SQL is a common database language supported by every RDBMS. Maybe it may be SQL Server or Oracle, Sybase. Every RDBMS supports which commands? SQL commands. Correct, right? Yes. Okay. Then that's what, remember, don't get confusion. SQL and SQL Server. Okay. SQL and SQL Server both are not same. Okay. SQL Server is what one of your DBMS product developed by Microsoft. Okay. SQL is what? Common database language. Common database language supported by every RDBMS. Okay, SQL is what? Common database language supported by every RDBMS. Right, right. Okay. So, mhm, yeah. Next year, for programming purpose, just remember we have seen SQL Server supports what? T-SQL for programming purpose. Means what? To write stored procedures, functions, triggers. Okay. We have T-SQL. Okay. Just remember T-SQL, in case of Oracle we have PLSQL, right? Here we have T-SQL. Okay. Transact structured query language, T-SQL. Okay. So that is T-SQL is what? One of a programming language of SQL Server. And once again, don't get confusion. As in DBA, we are not writing the programs. Okay. Our job is what? Maintenance. That's why we have to understand. Uh, we are not developers, right? So that's why remember, no need to worry. Right. Next one, see after that, we have seen SQL Server supports totally four major components, right? One is database engine. These remaining three are the MSBI components, right? Microsoft Business Intelligence components, MSBI components. Okay, right, right. Okay. That's why while installation, remember, we have to mention which component should be installed. Compulsory, we need what? Database engine, right? Database engine is the core component of SQL Server, which process the user queries. Correct, right? Yes. But remember, in every production server, along with database engine, will install SSIS also. Okay. SQL Server Integration Services. Basically, remember, SSIS is basically for uh, yeah, integration purpose, for automation purpose. We can automate the most of the things we can automate with the help of say SSIS, SQL Server Integration Services. We'll see that one, some demo I will show you. So it's not our core job to work with what? Yeah, SQL Server, SSIS actually, but just for testing, just for learning purpose, I will show you. Then after that, very, very important point we have seen, SQL Server supports three different environments, okay? Standalone environment for small scale applications, always on environment, and a cluster environment. That's why remember tomorrow, once you enter in the organization, uh, they will share you the catalog, our database catalog. Okay. Yeah. So in the database catalog, we can see, okay, server name, okay, server IP, SQL version, edition of SQL Server. Mostly remember we have enterprise edition actually, which supports all features of SQL Server. We'll see again. Plus, we'll have environment also, like whether it is a standalone environment or cluster environment, okay, or always on environment. Mostly, remember, already we have discussed, we'll work with what? Always on environment, mostly. Clear, right? Yes. Okay. So that is three different types of. working environments are there in SQL Server. These are the points we have seen in the last session. Let's see, we'll continue. Yeah, we'll see basic installation I will discuss, okay, in the today's class. Later we'll see custom installation. Okay, right. Already we have seen, just remember whenever you want to install SQL Server, whenever we want to install SQL Server, it is a two-step process. It is a two-step process. Okay, one is here like first we have to install what? Database engine. Database engine. Okay, step one. Second steps here we have to install SSMS. Correct, right? So SSMS installation is one-time activity. SSMS installation in per machine. Remember the tool, SSMS tool, we can install one time per machine. Okay, latest tool we can install SSMS tool, latest one. Okay, right. Right. Okay. So next is like let me download. First, I will download the database engine. Then I will install SSMS. Okay. So first steps here installing SQL engine or database engine. Okay. Step two is what? Installing SSMS. And see, like per machine database engine, we can install multiple times. Okay, DB engine we can install multiple times per machine, but SSMS we have to install only one time. You just remember latest version we can install. No need to install multiple times. Okay, right, right. Okay, so just here very simple. Go to Microsoft website. See, uh, SQL Server 2022 or 2019, anyone. Okay, you can download. See, we'll see the system requirements, everything later. Okay, in your laptop, if it is Windows 10 is there, for example, we can, or Windows 11, we can install. Okay, just for learning purpose. Check here, SQL Server downloads. Yeah, try SQL Server 2022. See, uh, now here see like one second. Okay, just I will put the link for you. Yeah, it is straightforward actually. Just I have copied the link in the chart. Okay, for your reference. Okay, here see where do you want to install SQL Server? It is asking. You want to install in cloud, Microsoft Azure, or SQL Server at the edge for IoT, or on premises. Basically, remember, I want to download and install, right, in my laptop or in my local server. That's why I'm saying on premises. Okay, click here, download now. Okay, after that, see here, SQL Server register for your free trial, etc. Just register here, type any name, just any details, just okay. Any details, okay, just okay, download. Here, see, please select your SQL Server 2022 download. Click here, exe download 64-bit edition. Yeah, check here. Actually, it has in downloaded one exe file, SQL Server 2022, some something evaluation edition. It is evaluation edition supports, remember, all features of SQL Server, but this is a trial edition, okay, which works for 180 days. 180 days evaluation edition. Okay, so we can practice all the features, no need to worry. Clustering always on, performance tuning, all the features we can practice with this evaluation edition. Mhm. Okay, right, right, okay. So let's we click on this. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. See here, what, how you want to proceed? It is asking. Proceed with installation. Okay. So let's say what I want. I want to go with basic installation. I am saying. We'll see later. This generally what we'll do. We'll download the software actually. Then we'll do the installation. I will discuss that in real time. How we'll purchase SQL Server, how we are downloading, that we'll discuss later. Okay, just remember, go to basic one, click on basic. I accept. Okay, just licensing terms are there. Okay, see, where do you want to install SQL Server? It is asking. This is the default path. Okay, see program files, Microsoft SQL Server. This is the default path. Okay, right, right. Okay, now check here, like uh, basically, remember, while installing later, we'll see how we'll do real-time installation. No need to worry. But this is just I'm discussing now basic installation for startup purpose, so that we can just start practicing. This is only for practice purpose. Remember, don't get confusion. This is only for practice purpose. Okay. Yeah. Uh, check it, like it needs 494 free space is there. Downloadable size. Okay. Install. Just here, first it is in downloading this SQL Server 2022 Evaluation Edition. After downloading, it starts installation process. Okay. Suppose if it is already there in our downloads folder, okay, just it will immediately start installation. Okay. Yeah. Check your download success. It is saying started installation. Uh, Understood, right? I think there is no confusion. Sai, Sagar, Vivek. Just what we are doing now. Just we are doing database engine installation. See, whenever I am saying database engine, SQL engine, SQL server, all these are the same. Okay, don't get confusion. Um, Okay. Just try to practice today whenever you have time. Okay. If you get any doubts, anything, just ping me on the WhatsApp. Okay, still running. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just some features it is showing. It's like sample databases. We can download here. List other features it is showing. Okay. Yeah, let me know if any doubts are there. Meanwhile, I have put this yeah path also here in the chart panel to download. Okay, so that you can practice. Yeah, almost all finishing the installation. Yeah, check it. Installation is done successfully, it is saying. Okay. Very simple. See here. Installation has completed successfully. Okay. Right. Instance name. See here. In general, remember whenever we install SQL Server one time, okay, we are calling it as one instance. Instance. Okay. Don't get confusion. Whenever we install SQL Server one time, we are calling it as one instance. Okay, right. Okay, this is the instance name. Yes, MS SQL Server 08. Okay, see, by default, it is yeah, taking my name as a administrator. Then what features are installed? SQL engine. Correct, right? Yes, database engine or SQL engine feature was installed. Okay, right, right. Okay. Okay. Then which version? 16.0 version. 16.0 version is remember 2022 version. Okay, 2022 version, which is our latest version. Okay, right, right. Okay, so yeah, uh, let's we start with yeah. Let me connect to this server. Just will verify. After installing here see option is there install SSMS. See here, correct, right? Just if we click on that, it is navigating to Microsoft website. Okay, so here see we can download free downloads here, Management Studio. Okay, download this Management Studio. Download started. Okay. Okay, once it is downloaded successfully, then we can run the setup. Before running the setup, remember, close this setup. Only we are running one setup, right? Close this. Okay, are you sure it is saying? Yes. Okay. Now check it. Already it is downloaded in my downloads folder. This one, see, SSMS setup. Okay. Just right click here, run as administrator. I think already in my laptop, SSMS is there. Just I'm showing here what are the steps are there. One, two steps are there just. Okay. Click here, run as administrator. Mm. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So we know that once the SSMS is installed successfully, then we can connect to SQL Server. Okay. Right. Okay. Very simple steps means it will show you. It is saying that already it is there in my machine. Okay. You want to repair or uninstall, it is saying. Just I'm saying close. Very simple. You can try that one. Okay. Once we run the setup, it will show the path. Next, install. Okay. Only three steps only. So once the SSMS is there, okay, once the SSMS is also installed successfully, then we can go to start, type SSMS. See, SQL Server Management Studio. For example, already it is there in my machine, 19 version. Okay. Okay. Now, sir, server name. Here we can select, see, browse for more. Okay. Database engine. Okay. This is our latest one. MS SQL Server 08. Correct, right? FRR is my laptop name or system name slash MS SQL Server 08 is my instance name. Okay. Okay. Correct. Yeah. Something it is saying the specified module could not be found, unable to load some DLL. Something is missing. It is saying. Just say once again. Connect. I think some issue is there. We need to let's be generally we don't have this type of problem. I will go to services.abc. Let me try to restart SQL Server 08, right? Yes. Restart. Okay. Connect again. Still problem is there. Let me connect with another SSMS. I have 18 also here in my laptop. 19 SSMS is there, 18 is also there. Let me try with 18. Means if 19, maybe it was not installed properly. Let's try with this another SSMS. In general, number don't get confusion. Only latest SSMS version we have to install in the server. Latest one. Okay. Okay. Browse for more. Database engine. Last one. Okay. Connected successfully. Maybe some issue is there with that SSMS. Okay. Rare cases, all these issues are not regular. Now check here like SQL Server 16.0 version means 2022 version. Check here there are no databases. Why? Because it is a fresh instance. Only we have some system databases. Okay. Check here, right click on the server, new query. Here see select at the rate version means we have installed which version we can check here, right? Always remember after typing the command, select that command, execute. Okay, right now it is showing very clearly Microsoft SQL Server 2022, right? Yes. So that is like very simple steps are there to install SQL Server. First step we have seen installing database engine or database server. Second step is what? Installing SSMS. Okay. After installing SSMS, open SSMS and connect to the server. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's we conclude the session here today. We'll continue tomorrow, okay, with the next concepts. Right. Any questions are there? Any doubts are there?